Old school horror movies. Top 10.
These trailers are sure to work up your appetite. For a few scares. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 horror movie trailers.
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it? Whatever Lorraine sees, feels, touches, it takes a toll on her.
For this list, we'll be looking at the movie trailers and teasers that made us most excited to see an upcoming horror movie.
Look up the road, there's a lot more of them.
We've excluded the trailer for Psycho because, as entertaining as Alfred Hitchcock's commentary is, that's really more of a featurette.
In that window on the second floor, the single one in front. That's where the woman was first seen. Let's go inside.
Number 10, Friday the 13th. This trailer opens with an idyllic lake scene, so audiences already suspect something is amiss. That is quickly confirmed once we hear the all-too-familiar voice of Mrs. Voorhees.
Did you know a young boy drowned here?
The teases continue, with shots of a woman running through the woods while fearfully muttering to herself, a Camp Crystal Lake sign, and flashes of Jason filling us with fear. This teaser was followed by an also awesome full trailer that hints at even more of the deaths that we have to look forward to. It's clear that the team behind these previews knew what they were doing. Number 9, The Conjuring.
First clap!
Many horror fans heralded this supernatural flick as the scariest film in years. And while its teaser reveals a few clues about the terror in store, it doesn't give away too much.
You took your blindfold off. I win. I was in Christine and Nancy's room.
Of course, we'd be remiss not to mention the official full-length trailer, which features several jump scares and downright terrifying moments. But it can't compete with the teaser.
We have to get out of here.
That's not gonna help.
We watch the family at the film center playing a game, while things around them move by themselves.
Who's ever down there, I'm gonna lock you in now!
That's creepy enough, but it's the teaser's final moments that really get your heart racing. Number 8, Dawn of the Dead. Things start out nicely enough here. It's a typical day for a typical couple in a typical neighborhood.
And look, I can go backwards.
Let me see. Hey, that's amazing.
That is, until a zombified girl appears at their bedroom door and all hell breaks loose.
Vivian, honey, are you okay?
Effectively communicating that these are not your parent zombies, while also showing respect to George A. Romero's original film and its concept. This trailer certainly left a mark on us all.
I've just been informed that we are going off the air and switching to the emergency broadcasting system.
And that's without even mentioning its final seconds. They were specifically designed as the cherry on top of one hell of an alarming preview. Number 7, The Babadook.
Nothing bad's gonna happen, Sam.
Did he think that about my dad before he died?
Today, fans know The Babadook as a modern horror classic. However, when this trailer for the psychological horror was released, very few people knew anything about it. We are introduced to this Australian-Canadian film with an opening shot of what appears to be a mother reading an innocent book to her son.
If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook.
The images inside the book are quite disquieting, though.
It's just a book. It can't hurt you.
Things get even more disturbing when we then see the mother at her wit's end, a strange being coming at the camera, and her petrified boy huddling under his bed. This trailer never fails to give us goosebumps. Number 6. The Hills Have Eyes 2. The film it advertised may have been pretty forgettable, but this simple yet chilling teaser briefly convinced us that The Hills Have Eyes 2 might be worthwhile.
This just turned into a search and rescue mission.
Though it was followed by a far more conventional trailer, this teaser begins with a view of what looks like a desert. That shot is interrupted by a man struggling to pull a rope that just so happens to have a lifeless human body at the other end. Then a second person comes into view, and his rope is attached to the camera, so we get a first-person view of what their victims might be seeing. Terrifying. Number 5, The Witch.
What went we out into this wilderness to find? Leaving our country, kindred, our fathers' houses. For what? For the kingdom of God.
Wow, does this trailer ever do its job? There's an ominous feeling of foreboding in this preview from the beginning, with the testimony of several seemingly awestruck critics that confirms what we've already guessed. When a game of peekaboo goes as horribly wrong as it possibly could, we hold our breath and realize that this film is not for the faint of heart. Apparently overcome by an untold evil, the family at this film's core is in for one rough ride, and we can't wait to see just how scary it is. Number 4, The Shining.
A couple days ago.
At first, there doesn't seem to be anything remarkable about this trailer, as credits scroll over a single static shot of a hallway. Then it happens. The words disappear, and blood begins to cascade from an elevator. What begins as a small trace of crimson soon becomes waves of blood rushing at the camera. While it reveals almost no details about the film's plot, today, this trailer would still have us getting in line faster than you can say,
Here's Johnny!
Number 3, The Exorcist.
Somewhere between science and superstition, there is another world.
This trailer could have rested on its laurels and simply shown images of a possessed little girl. That's pretty scary. Instead, it's masterfully edited to creep the bejesus out of us. Focusing primarily on the adults that seek to contend with the demon that has his sights set on young Reagan, this trailer ratchets up the tension by showing nothing but a few glimpses of the creature itself, including some of the most dramatic, iconic, and well-constructed shots from the now classic supernatural horror. This preview is at once scary and beautiful.
One hope. The only hope. The Exorcist.
Number 2, Jaws.
There is a creature alive today who has survived millions of years of evolution without change.
Beginning with dramatic music, dramatic voiceover, and a dramatic underwater first-person view, this teaser shows an iconic scene from an iconic horror movie. After that, deep voice sets the perfect mood by describing a mysterious, bloodthirsty monster. The view moves its way upwards to focus on the famous image of a woman innocently wading in the water, unaware of the horror that lurks beneath her.
It is as if God created the devil and gave him jaws.
Even when all we see are people having fun on the beach, we worry.
The girl got killed here last week, and you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous.
Just like the film itself, the trailer for Jaws does not rely on shots of the titular monster. But that may be an even more effective way of making sure we're afraid to go in the water.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
The search of the 3 missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County tonight.
10 days and thousands of man-hours have been unable to produce any clues.
We have a few leads, a few other options we want to take advantage of and just try to put together.
This is no dream. This is really happening. Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
If you already checked that trailer out, I did. Go check it out.
There was something in the woods. And I think it's in here with us now.
Number 1, Alien. If the word alien was cropped out of view while you watched this trailer, you'd have no idea what was going on, but you'd still likely be uneasy. The reveal of what appears to be a landscape leading to an egg is accompanied by off-putting sounds and indecipherable shots of people in peril.
It's a good movie.
Topped off by the haunting tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream." This trailer stands out as a masterpiece, and that's without a single line of dialogue. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite horror movie trailer?
Well, they cleaned all this up now. Big difference.
For more traumatizing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Tell me your favorite horror movie series. Like and subscribe. If not, I'm telling you, dreams. Looking scary. I'm out. Peace.